From the Huntington Bank Studio, this is Colts 360.
Welcome to this week's Colts 360. I am Lara Overton, joined by head coach Shane Steichen as the Colts close out the year of 2023 with a home game this weekend against the Las Vegas Raiders. And coach, after last week's game, Gardner Minshew said, I don't know if we approached that game with the sense of urgency that we needed to, talking about that game at Atlanta against the Falcons. How much do you like to see that accountability happen within your locker room and just have your veteran quarterback addressing that directly with your guys with the adjustments that need to be made this week?
Yeah, I think that's huge when veteran leaders, have a say in the locker room on what it needs to look like. And obviously we didn't play our best the other day, and we got a great opportunity to get back on track at home, obviously, against the Raiders that we're excited for.
And Gardner said that. He said, I'm excited to see how we respond. What do you incorporate over the course of this week to make sure you do get that level of response you need to see back home with everything on the line that you have with these two next games?
Yeah, I think we got to have laser focus, and I think kind of similar to what happened, right? We didn't play our best in Cincinnati, and we came back and bounced back and had a heck of a game against Pittsburgh. And so obviously we didn't play our best against Atlanta, and now we have a chance to bounce back and play really good football against the Raiders.
That opening drive against Atlanta saw Jonathan Taylor get into the end zone. How important was that to start building his confidence back up coming off of the injury in that 3-game absence?
Yeah, no, it's huge to have Jonathan back, obviously. Obviously, we got to do a better job running the football. Starts with myself, but it was great to have him back out on the field and get that opening drive touchdown.
Defensively, you broke the franchise sack record for the Indianapolis era. We saw Kwity Paye get the sack on Taylor Heineke to solidify that. I think, though, what's most impressive when you look at that record, you have 14 different guys that have reported sacks on this season. How much of a testament is that to the work of your defense led by Gus Bradley and the depth that you have within that front?
It's huge. I mean, we got a lot of guys up front that can go get after the quarterback. When you got that, it's awesome. You can rotate those guys in and out, and they've been playing hard together, and we got to continue that these next couple weeks.
Another guy who has really stepped up defensively, EJ Speed. He is our guest coming up a little bit later in studio, and he has back-to-back weeks with career highs in tackles. How has EJ really capitalized on the opportunities as he's had more and more over the course of the season and been so consistent with those?
Yeah, I think the more you play, the more you see. And obviously he's getting a lot more playing time. He's making a lot of plays, and it's awesome to see. And he's been, developing as a player over his career. And obviously to get the amount of reps that he's been getting as of late has been awesome to see.
News of the week, losing Julian Blackmon as he goes to IR with a shoulder injury. How difficult is that to see Julian, who has been such an Iron Man? I don't think he'd missed a defensive snap all season prior to getting knocked out of the game in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's tough. Obviously, he's been playing really good football on the back end for us, getting takeaways there. Anytime you lose a player of his caliber, it's tough, but there's going to be guys that are going to have to step up and make plays in his absence.
All right, looking at your opponent this week, the Raiders almost seems like nearly a divisional opponent because the Colts seem to find a way to face Las Vegas, previously Oakland, one year after the other. They're coming off an upset win, prevented Kansas City from winning the division on that Christmas Day game, so they're going to be on a short week. They have an interim head coach who they've really rallied behind. What is most dangerous about a team like that coming in looking to play spoiler?
I think just watching them on tape, they play hard. They're playing physical, they're playing hard. Obviously, they've had some huge wins as of late. Obviously, like you just said, beating Kansas City, and Kansas City is a huge win. So they got some momentum right now, and we got to be on our A game. They got some really good players offensively and defensively that we're going to have to handle come Sunday.
Defensively, they certainly pride themselves on being very disruptive. But, offensively, it's another week with another backup quarterback. You have the rookie out of Purdue, very familiar, of course, around Central Indiana, Aiden O'Connell. He didn't have his best game necessarily on Christmas Day against Kansas City, but having some time that you vetted all of the quarterbacks in the draft, he was a draft pick by the Raiders organization. What stands out to you about his potential as a passer?
He's really smart. He gets the ball out of his hands. He processes well. Obviously, we had a chance to talk to him in the pre-draft stuff. Very intelligent. He sees the game well, like I said, and he's got a good arm. He can make the throws, and we got to do a great job of getting pressure on him come Sunday.
All right. New Year's resolutions, do you do them? You believe in them, anything like that off the field?
I don't have any right now. We just got to keep working, keep winning. We got to win.
Just got to win. That is the
That's
only
right.
resolution. I'm not either. I don't think you should wait until the new year to have a resolution. I think you can just work at being better over the course of any point of the year. I think people put too much emphasis on trying to do too many things at once where you can just improve smaller things and build upon them over the course of the year. Just be more consistent. Just build. And the biggest New Year's party, it is not going to be in Times Square, people. Oh, no. Biggest New Year's Eve party is going to be at Lucas Oil Stadium. So bring the noise just like they did against the Steelers, because it was a really raucous environment at that Pittsburgh game.
We need that crowd. We need all hands on deck. All the players, all the fans, we need them all on deck.
All right, get in there, do your job. Lucas Oil Stadium, looking forward to that Sunday 1 o'clock kickoff. Coach, appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Grateful for the opportunity to step up in a bigger role this season. Big shoes to fill with my brother leaving and going on to play with the Eagles. I'm just trying to make the most of the opportunity at this point for real.
Yeah. Coming off consecutive career days, linebacker E.J. Speed talks takeaways, tackling, and team chemistry. Next on Colts 360.
Forte Sports Medicine and Orthopedics is proud to be the team physicians of the Indianapolis Colts. At Forte, fellowship-trained physicians and staff provide comprehensive, specialized sports medicine and orthopedic care to active patients of all ages. To learn more, visit forteortho.com. When the Colts score, the kids win. Meyer, the official super center of the Colts, and the Colts will donate $500 to Riley Children's Foundation for every Colts touchdown pass this season. For updates throughout the season and to learn more about how you can donate to Riley Children's Foundation, visit Colts.com/Meyer.
Yeah, that's a hell of a play. I knew how Brad holds the ball all week, and I've been saying if I'm ever out of his vision on the tackle, then I'm going to go for the ball. Most of the time when runners go to the ground, they lose a little air on the ball. Darius Leonard taught me that. And yeah, it was just a hell of a play. And I seen it the whole way. The ref didn't see it, but we got the challenge flag out and we won it, overturned. That's greatness. That's greatness. Here we go, baby.
That's greatness indeed. Joining me now on Colts 360, linebacker E.J. Speed, and he is coming off back-to-back games with career highs in tackles. E.J., how have you approached this season so that as you did get those increased opportunities, you positioned yourself to make the most of them, as we've seen you do?
I think I approached it like I approached every other season, just making sure I'm 100% securing my preparation and what I need to get done to play at a high level. Grateful for the opportunity to step up in a bigger role this season. Big shoes to fill with my brother leaving and going on to play with the Eagles. I'm just trying to make the most of the opportunity at this point for real.
Yeah. And you certainly are. You mentioned your brother, Shaq Leonard, now with the Eagles. We heard you shout him out in that video we just played when you forced that fumble on Najee Harris. What did Shaq really instill in you? Because I know he would joke, he would call you, my son, my little brother. You guys have such a special relationship.
Yeah, just from day one getting in, just being able to watch him play at a high level and really just take everything I learned. He was very communicative in anything that I needed from day one, and just anything that I seen within the game that I can ask questions about, it was always him that I went to and asked. We actually had veterans like Anthony Walker that was helpful too, but just because me and Darius Leonard play style was kind of like, so similar with our body types, I felt like he was a good guy to watch and learn from.
Another great guy to watch and learn from, Zaire Franklin, again, just on an absolute terror this season. Where have you benefited most, in particular, having an opportunity to play alongside Zaire?
Just getting comfortable and learning ways to play off of each other. Me and Z was actually taking reps back when we weren't starters as second team and third team backers. So we always had that familiarity of like how we played and everything like that. And our linebacker group has always been so tight knit that anybody can fill these positions. I mean, I think Bobby and Darius were starters at one point together. Darius and Walk was starters. Z and Bobby were starters at one point. Even my first start was a start with me and Bobby. So yeah, that linebacking core, and shout out Matt Adams too, and that linebacking core, we stuck together, and even though we're all in separate places, we all expected each other to play at a high level still.
So many complementary combinations that you're able to work with. And this defense in its entirety this season, record-breaking season, 47 sacks on the year. That's with 2 games to go, mind you. We need a few more in these last 2 games as well. And you're a part of that because there are 14 different guys who have gotten to the quarterback so far this season. How do you describe the dynamic that has been built across the defense over the course of 2023?
Just having trust in each other, our coaching staffs. We put a lot into it throughout the week, and it just pays off on Sunday. We're not exactly where we want to be as a defense and like with our high standards, but I mean, we have made jumps and we have successfully made plays this season as a defense, and I'm proud of all the guys, proud of myself. But the work isn't done. We got 2 more games left, guaranteed in the season, that must wins, and that's what we're focusing on now.
You guys have overcome so much adversity. I mean, we could go through it, but most recently the loss of Julian Blackman, who has been such an important member of this defense, in particular of the secondary. But, you know, you lose Anthony Richardson earlier in the year. You have been without Jonathan Taylor for periods of time, losing Grover for 6 games, losing Dallas Flowers to start the season. Yeah, Braden Smith has been out. I mean, so many pivotal pieces of this team, though. How has that adversity kind of built you guys up to prepare you for where the stakes are now with these 2 games to go, that you've been almost kind of galvanized and strengthened through it?
I think some people look at those things as adversity, and we look at those things as opportunity. We always been a next man up mentality. I mean, if you look at our roster, it's not a big roster of like just first round draft picks all over the board. It's guys who worked themselves into their positions, who came in as rookies like Rod T or Nick Cross. He's having a great season this year. He has made some plays and affected some games. It's always a next guy up mentality, and I'm not saying that our team is the only one with that. This is the NFL. Everybody is capable. It's just when you get your opportunity, can you show it?
Sights are set on that playoff push, and your sights are set somewhere in particular. Tell me about this Christmas gift. This very special Christmas gift.
So I got a telescope. So I live downtown, so I've been peeping through my telescope and trying to find it. It was actually a full moon last night. And then I was so grateful for mine. I actually got Kenny Moore one, because I know how Kenny loves his photography and everything like that. If y'all follow Kenny on Instagram, check out his the way that he edit pictures and everything on it. He loved that type stuff, and you get some kudo points from him actually if you comment on it. But yeah, so I got Kenny one. So he can go on his balcony or whatever, and we can both, kind of like share whatever we see out there.
That is
that'd
fantastic.
Be dope.
I love that.
Yeah,
what a cool gift. Well, we'll look forward to seeing what you see through
sure.
that telescope for sure. Look forward to seeing you out there on Sunday. And you talked about the impact that Zaire Franklin has had on you. Zaire Franklin, of course, the team's Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, and he had the chance to surprise this year's high school Man of the Year. Take a listen.
All right, Aiden, if you're ready, we can go ahead and get started.
All right, sounds perfect.
As you know, and I'm sure Coach has filled you in, you've made the top 5 for our High School Man of the Year program. We're in year 3 of the program, and we really set out with this program to highlight what students are doing on the field, as well as, most importantly, off the field. We're excited to partner with Forte Sports Medicine and Orthopedics on this program. Before we get things kicked off, I'd like to let in a special guest to speak to you.
What's going on, Aiden?
Hey.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm Zaire Franklin, the linebacker in Indianapolis Colts, this year's nominee for the Walter Payton Man of the Year. And I'm here to announce that you are this year's winner. So congratulations, my brother. You look sharp. I love the shirt, tie, salute combo. You look great. I just want to say congratulations and just commend you on all your hard work. Obviously, you're a great player. Over 400 tackles over 4 years of school. You're top 10 in your class academically, which is always great. And most importantly, you volunteered over 6 different organizations, man. And I could just speak from my personal experience, man. It's just as athletes and student athletes, not only in our high school community, but even as you go on with your playing career, we're leaders and role models in our community, man. And the example that you're setting, not only just for your team, but for your community abroad, is commendable, bro. So I just want to commend you for all that. Congratulations again. A lot of hard work. Hope you feel good about yourself. You can relax, you breathe, you did it, man. You won it, man. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Did we catch you off guard a little bit there?
A little bit.
As I mentioned, this program is presented by Forte Sports Medicine and Orthopedics. So now I'd like to let in sports medicine specialist, Dr. Myers.
Aiden, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
What's it feel like to be the Colts High School Man of the Year?
Man, it's a lot of pressure. I was so nervous, but this is amazing. I can't even believe it.
Well, congratulations. Well deserved.
Thank you.
You bet.
You have to make the catch. You shouldn't take your eyes off the ball. To me, that's one of the most important things. Keep your eyes on the ball. The second element of the toe tap catch is knowing where you're at on the field, so you can position your body to make the catch on the sideline.
It's a move so savvy, it's earned its own category of cool catches. Secrets of the toe tap catch. Next on Colts 360.
This season, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is teaming up with the Colts to shine a light on outstanding small businesses. Indy's our hometown, and boosting local business is just one way we want to thank this great city. Go to Colts.com/Anthem Spotlight to nominate your favorite small business today. Anthem and the Colts, helping Hoosier small businesses score. It's time now for the Forum Credit Union question of the week. When was the last time there was a tie in the AFC South standings this late in the season? Week 17 of 2020, the Titans and Colts tied with an 11-5 record, and the Colts advanced to the playoffs as a wild card team. Visit the Forum Credit Union Fan Forum section of Colts.com to interact with other fans online. Forum Credit Union, helping members live their financial dreams.
It's a move so savvy, it's earned a category all its own. Toe drag swag, and plenty of Colts receivers have showcased the toe tap catch throughout the years, so we tabbed Colts Ring of Honor receiver Bill Brooks to give us the secrets of the toe tap catch.
Marvin got it! Touchdown! What a catch!
Caught by T.Y. at the 45-yard line. It's caught by Indianapolis. Touchdown! And the end zone throws. Michael Pittman. Touchdown!
A toe tap catch is that you are making a conscious effort to get 2 feet in bounds when you're trying to make a catch and complete the catch at the end of the process. I'm Bill Brooks.
Touchdown, Brooks! Touchdown, Colts! Great catch by Billy Brooks!
Former NFL wide receiver from 1986 to 1996.
Touchdown, Brooks! Billy with a great catch in the back of the end zone.
And these are the secrets of the toe tap catch.
Here's one out to Reggie Wayne. Touchdown, Reggie Wayne!
It's a little challenge. Try to get 2 feet in bounds, because after you've been doing it for so long in college, getting only 1 foot in bounds, when you try to get 2 feet in bounds, it changes how you catch the ball, it changes your body position, so it makes it a little bit difficult at times. It's quite a bit of a process. The first thing you think about, first of all, is you have to make the catch. You shouldn't take your eyes off the ball. To me, that's one of the most important things. Keep your eyes on the ball. The second element of the toe tap catch is knowing where you're at on the field, so you can position your body to make the catch on the sideline. I think you have to have a good feel for where you're at on the football field. Know the situation you're in, or back of the end zone. If you have a good feel for where you're at in the football field, you can adjust your body or put your body in a certain position so you can make the catch. So I think making sure that you have your eyes on the ball, catch the ball and control the ball, and then make sure that you can move your body in a certain way and have a feel for where you're at on the football field to make the completed catch.
Lofts it deep downfield for T.Y. Makes the catch.
Deep down the sideline, intended for Hilton. He's got it. What a catch!
Then it comes into play how the ball is thrown to you. Is it low? Is it high? Is it way outside? You have to leave both your feet to get to the ball. Hopefully through practices, you have an idea how the ball is coming in on certain routes, so you can position your body properly to hopefully make the catch and get 2 feet in bounds.
Intended for Billy Brooks. Got it. Touchdown, Billy Brooks.
It's something I don't think you can master, but it's something you can improve on if you keep on practicing. It is fun, and especially when the DB doesn't think you actually completed the catch, thinks you're out of bounds. It's fun when the referee gives that catch sign. When he does like this, it's a catch. It's a great feeling to do that and have the DB right there looking at the referee, and you just look at the DB saying, that's what it's going to be all day.
Although Anthony Richardson may be sidelined from game action, that hasn't kept him from being active throughout the central Indiana community. The Colts rookie quarterback recently visited Riley Hospital for Children to share some smiles with the patients and also show his appreciation for those doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers throughout the holidays. And as you'll see, Anthony gained a little added motivation from those patients he visited too.
I can tell you can be adding smiles to their face, and so that's why we're grateful that you guys are here.
Yeah, for sure. How you doing? Yes, sir, likewise. What's up, man? I'm Anthony. Having a good day?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the day?
Right now.
Right now? Okay, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I just wanted to come here just for a little bit and just, share some love, just try to put a smile on somebody's face today. What's up, Patrick?
Special visitor.
Fishbone. Well, my favorite part right now, getting to talk to you.
Oh, you going home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me some tips.
Really, all I can say is like, try your best out there, man. That's all you can do.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind for sure. I just want to say salute to y'all. Thank y'all for having us again.
We've seen a lot of visitors through here, and these kids don't often have a lot to smile about. So thank you for doing that for us.
And these kids also help me, push to be a better version of myself, because them looking at me as a role model, lets me know I'm doing something right. Every time I step on the field, I got you, man. Appreciate you, man. Nice to meet you. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
That's a wrap for the last Colts 360 of 2023, but certainly not the last of the season. Look forward to seeing you at Lucas Oil Stadium Sunday, 1 o'clock kickoff for Colts and Raiders. In the meantime, be sure you're catching up with all the latest Colts news via the Colts app, Colts.com, the Colts platforms, and download the official Colts podcast available anywhere you get your podcasts. Here's a preview of this week's episode. Have a safe and celebratory New Year.
You never know when the next one of these opportunities is going to come by. And I think this goes to a young team kind of learning how to win in December. I mean, remember that stat before the season that the Colts had like the third youngest roster in the NFL? And I think there are a lot of players who are learning right now, maybe even guys who are on this team in 2021 as rookies, but your head's kind of swimming as a rookie. Or even if they were young in 2020 when the Colts last made the playoffs, just, hey, this is what it's going to take to go down the stretch and make the playoffs.